Happy handpanuary, welcome back. Today we are learning all about mutes and punchy stops, and then we're going to put together the two patterns that we've learned over the last 2 days. So there are a few ways that we can play muted strikes, and these are really interesting because they allow us to really expand our textural range rather than just our melodic range. And by introducing that element, suddenly you can double, quadruple, you know, the vibes and styles and feels of what you're playing, even within the same melodies. So the first thing that I want to introduce you to is a gentle mute, which is where we strike, allow the note to open, and then we gently place our hand back to close the sound. You can try this on a note. What we want to avoid with this is hearing the finger landing again, like that. We want to very gently rest back down. So it kind of closes, right? Open and then gently mute. And the other alternative is to play and immediately mute that tone. So I'm striking probably with the same velocity, maybe ever so slightly firmer, but not harder, just a little bit more intentional. And I'm leaving the finger down to create that thump sound. On the ding as well, and anywhere. I like to use my thumb a lot because it's a bit bonier. And yeah, it just gets a bit more of that thud. And we can do the same for chord shapes. We can play them open and then close. Or we can play them deliberately muted. Right? A really good exercise is to play your scale up and down, and then play it again, deliberately muting. And you can do that across all of your fingers and in different places on the notes. One of my favourite places to do it is inside the dimples of the notes because you've got a bassier, fuller, warmer sound. It's also fun that for most of my life, most of my handpan life, I went believing that this is wrong, playing in the middle is wrong, but actually it's kind of cool. And when I first started teaching, I said, don't do that, you know, play on the outside. By accessing all of these different places with the note, you get different textures. How cool is that? And then if we mute it, you've got a different sound altogether. It's kind of gamelan-y almost. So I say all that to say, in the piece that we're doing today, we're going to introduce a punchy, muted stop in there. And it's going to happen at the end of course, pattern 1. So let's recap what pattern 1 looks like, because I've already forgotten. Right? I know a perfect place to put that really punchy stop is on the end of the 4 where you think it's going to repeat. Yeah, and you can either open it and immediately dampen down, or you can play the whole thing muted. So it's got that percussive sound. Yeah, with the thumbs sounds really good. Woof. Try that with me. Try with me. Here we go. One more time. And that's also allowing us to open space and to just leave a gap before coming into the next thing. Earlier in the month, I said, if in doubt, start somewhere, move up the scale or down the scale, and use that as a nice moment of transition from one pattern to another. If you can't figure out how to do that, if in doubt, just stop and leave space and let that space again be the transition moment. That's perfect as it is. right? And then so then from here, 2, 3, 4. We're into the second pattern. So let's try that. We're going to play this pattern A a few times around, and I'll tell you when the stop is coming. Then we'll go into pattern B, and I'll tell you when the stop is coming. In fact, when will the stop come in that one? One, two, and three, and four, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There, on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is going to sound cool. If you're not already familiar with those two patterns, if you're not comfortable with them yet, go back to the previous 2 days, make sure you've got them ready, and then let's dive in together. We'll slow it down a little bit. I'm getting excited, I can feel it. Ready, 1, 2, here we go. Switch. We're going to repeat. Switch. Stop this time. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Alright, here comes the stop. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, switch. Yeah. Whoops. So we can settle into it. Whoa! Alright, this time around, here comes the stop. 2, 3, 4. Times around. Round again. Just playing with different lengths. Moving that note. Alright, let's bring that stop in. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and so on and so forth. That's a really nice one because it's simple, but it just really works without you having to have too much technical knowledge, technical skill. As long as you can get that muted sound, and as long as you can get the space and the count of that space correct to come in at the right moment, it's all going to sound great. So have a play with that. Enjoy. Any questions, throw them in the chat in the WhatsApp group. If you're not already there, come and join us. I've said it all before. I would love to hear your variations of this. And I will see you tomorrow for a new song.